Hi Cancer, welcome back to my channel Tarot Z. I am Z and I'm going to be doing your tarot reading, finding out what are the messages for the cards that come out in this reading for you today. Thank you so much for joining and for being here for the reading. So let's begin. Let's find out what cards come out and what messages come through. So the first card we have is the Magician card. We have the Five of Swords in the reverse, and we have the High Priestess. At the bottom of the deck, we have the Wheel of Fortune. So we do have some Cancer energy, and we also have some Gemini. Could be dealing with any of those signs. So with the Wheel of Fortune showing up here at the bottom of the deck, this feels like a pretty positive energy. This does also feel like a sense of getting to be able to experience a lot of things going your way. I do feel like there's also a sense of experiencing new opportunities. And I feel those opportunities are kind of lining up with your purpose. This feels like being on the right path as well. But with the Wheel of Fortune, this does feel like an energy of being able to experience a lot of things feeling like they're going your way. There could be some changes that are also favoring you. I do feel like with the Magician card showing up over here, this also feels like an energy of being able to experience a sense of being able to have something that you are desiring being something that's within your reach. I do feel like also within a connection, this also feels like an energy of someone who's in a space where I do feel this person is someone who's quite proactive with your connection, and also feel this person is quite inspired to be able to actually want to be able to start something with you. It seems like you have their attention. Do you feel like with the Magician card showing up over here, this also feels like an energy of somebody who is going to go out of their way. It's like they're trying to manifest an encounter or an interaction or something with you. And do you feel like with this Five of Swords showing up in the reverse, this also feels like an energy of being able to get to a good place with somebody and resolve a situation. I do feel like there could have been somewhat of a misunderstanding or a conflict, or even just a misunderstanding between people where things could have felt like it was like falling out. Do you feel like with this card in the reverse, this does feel like it could have actually been a sense of someone coming from a space of seeking attention when it came to leading to the misunderstanding. But with this card showing up in the reverse, this feels like apologetic energy. Do you feel like someone being in a space where it's like they're taking accountability, or they are feeling a lot of remorse? And I do feel like there could actually be an apology within a connection as well. And I do feel like with the High Priestess showing up over here, this feels like an energy of being able to have a lot more depth in your interactions with someone. And also, I do feel like with this Five of Swords showing up in the reverse, I do feel like there's a focus of being able to resolve an issue. With the High Priestess showing up over here, this does feel like an energy of being able to go deeper within a connection with someone. I even feel that also being something that shows up in the conversations. I do feel like with this High Priestess card showing up over here, again, this does feel like an energy of great alignment and being on the right path and being on track, even within a connection with someone. So I'm going to clarify these cards. So we have the Chariot, we have the Four of Pentacles in the reverse, and we have the Temperance. At the bottom of the deck, we have the Three of Pentacles. We do have some Sagittarius energy with the Temperance card, and we have more Cancer energy with this Chariot card also. And with this Three of Pentacles showing up over here at the bottom of the deck, this does feel like an energy of wanting to be able to work something out with someone and being able to do so. I do feel like someone wanting to hear you out, or you wanting to hear someone else out. I do feel like that is leading to being able to experience a sense of actually growing in this connection. I do feel like there is a sense of being able to also grow, a sense of, in a sense that there's an expansion in your connection, as far as you guys being able to have a richer understanding of each other as well. And with this Wheel of Fortune card showing up over here, this does feel like it's happening at the right time. And I feel that there's a sense of also experiencing a sense of being able to work something out with someone. With the Chariot card showing up over here, this does feel like you are dealing with someone who is typically quite an independent person. I also get that with the Magician card, but with this Chariot card showing up over here, this person is in a space where I do feel like they've decided upon what they want to be able to do, what they want. And when it comes to being able to pursue a connection with you, or even when it comes to the way they feel about you, this person's quite decisive. I feel like they're also quite determined as well. With the Chariot card showing up over here, this does feel like an energy of being in a space where this person is going to put action into being able to make something happen with you. And even when it comes to being able to ensure that things are able to progress and be able to turn into something more. Do you feel like with the Chariot card showing up over here, this does feel like a pretty determined energy in that way? Do you feel like also there could be some travel that's also involved when it comes to making things work with somebody? But with the Chariot card showing up over here, as well as the Magician card, this does feel like an energy of this person being determined enough to want to make it happen despite any challenges in their way. Do you feel like with the Four of Pentacles in the reverse, feels like an energy of someone opening up? I do feel like there is a sense of being able to be able to resolve a conflict or a misunderstanding, or be able to actually have some insights into making things work with someone because they are opening up. I do feel like they're also open to hearing you out within the situation. You may also be open to hearing this person out, but I do feel like there's a sense of working something out. Do you feel like with that Three of Pentacles showing up over here, this feels like an energy of being able to resolve something through being able to work it out together? I do feel like there's a lot of potential. And with the Temperance card showing up over here, this does feel like an energy of being able to have that sense of reaching a space where there is a bit more of a sense of feeling stable within this connection, feeling like there is also supportive energy when it comes to a connection, getting to that place. With the high Priestess also showing up over here, this does feel like a pretty calm energy within a connection, being able to get to that space as well. So I'm going to clarify these cards. So we have keep an open mind. We have chemistry. And we have passion. So with this keep an open mind card showing up over here, I am getting this pertaining to this Chariot card. This does feel like an energy of two people who are very different, or they could be something that about your energies that kind of contrast each other. It could be very different. And I do feel like this person may even be someone who's kind of different from the usual type, but this does feel like an energy of being able to make things work. I also feel like somebody being in a space of wanting to be able to give things a chance, or wanting you to give them a chance. With this keep an open mind card, I do feel like with this card showing up over here, this does also feel like a sense of being able to experience, a sense of finding that when it comes to getting to know somebody who could be different from you in some way, or in a lot of ways, or even just different from a lot of people from your past or your usual type. I do feel like this could be defying your expectations, but you could even come to find that there's a soulmate, it's a connection within that connection with this person. Do you feel like there's chemistry? I do feel like there's also a lot of great passion when it comes to a connection with this person. Being able to connect on a level that does feel like it is also deeper. I do feel like this bond is one that's quite deep. With the High Priestess showing up over here, it could even be some elements of a spiritual connection between the two of you that does feel like you have something that is almost, it feels almost otherworldly, or it feels deeper than just the surface level. Do you feel like with the chemistry card showing up over here, this also feels like a lot of attraction as well? Definitely feel like with the Magician card showing up over here, you have something that this person is drawn to. They are inspired, they are attracted to you, and I do feel like also it's making them want to be able to take action, to be able to get your attention. And I do feel like that is also something this person is trying to do with that Magician card showing up over here. But I do feel like there's a lot of intentionality when it comes to this person and to how this person moves in life. But I do also feel that with this Five of Swords showing up in the reverse, there may have been what may have felt like a false start, or there may have been a sense of having a beginning that could have gone off on the wrong foot. There's a sense of being in a space where somebody is feeling quite apologetic or wants to make that up to you as well. So those are the messages I'm getting with these cards for you, Cancer, and I hope you have a wonderful day. Bye, Cancer.